Hey guys, so I wanted to come on and kind of just share something that I'm going through personally, and maybe some people can relate. I do not have my cards, so any channeled messages, I will let you know if I'm channeling something. But first, let's just go ahead and talk about the issue, right? So, I had a conflict yesterday, okay, with someone close to me. And I'm also in a conflict with somebody else for similar reasons. Okay, they have very similar personalities. And I feel the same when speaking with them. I feel as if I have to walk on eggshells to make sure that they don't go crazy if I say something that rubs them the wrong way. And I don't enjoy walking on eggshells. I don't feel like that I have to do that. I don't think it's necessary. I would rather not talk to you if this is how I'm gonna have to, if I have to move out of something that is not natural, right? For me. So I'm so used to kind of just being like, all right, cut off, not talking to you no more. Cut off, not talking to you no more. And I'm being really called to kind of look at the situation from a different perspective. I'm being called to kind of figure out if there is a way to create some sort of harmony. Now, these people are set in their ways, and there really is no talking about what makes me uncomfortable, right? So what can I do? Now, I would love to open the comment section up for you guys to kind of, give advice or say whatever's on your mind for this type of situation, so I can have different perspectives to look at. But what was so funny, if you guys follow unirituals, unirituals on Instagram, my business page, the conflict happened yesterday, and the affirmation for yesterday was, I look at situations from all perspectives and face the truth of the situation. So that's exactly what I've been trying to do yesterday and today. And today I was making a short and I was like, guys, what do I do? Like, I was making a short asking the collective, like, what do I do in this situation? Because I'm lost. I don't know how to create harmony, and I'm being guided by spirit to create harmony. And it really is going to take me out of my comfort zone, because I believe I'm in the right. Okay. And I feel like there isn't a right, and I mean, there is. It goes so much deeper than what I'm saying. But anyway, I was making the short, and I said, what do I do? And as soon as I made the short, I looked up, and there was a black bird and a white bird that flew onto the tree. And I said, yin yang. Now, yin yang are complete opposites, right? But they each have a little bit of each other in them. And I think spirit right now is guiding me to see myself in that person, okay? But mostly to see them in me, okay? The people that show up in our life are here for a particular reason. They're here to show us parts of ourselves that either need to be looked at, that need healing, or show us parts of ourselves that actually need to be accentuated. And this is what I'm getting today, right now. It's like yin and yang both work in harmony together, right? Both of these things are necessary in order to keep balance in life, right? So like yang, okay, is the more masculine energy, which is more of the assertive, the action-driven energy. And yin is the feminine energy, which is more of that just being energy, right? I was just watching a video that described it as kind of like, what's one of the examples? It was like just the regular waves, like the water of the waves is yin, but the actual wave that's crashing is yang. Okay, something along those lines. So it's like being and actually like doing, right? And that's necessary in our own lives. And what's funny right now in the chapter that I'm in, personally, in my personal growth journey, I'm really being called to step in my confidence, to really demand what I deserve. I think for a long time I doubted myself, or I downplayed myself, and I allowed for people to say no to me. I allowed for people to talk over me. And I think this is something that I'm being called to work on. I'm being called to work on those things that are annoying me about these people, okay? So that I'm able to embody that energy, but balance it with my yin energy. So I'm heavily in my yin energy, and these people are heavily in their yang energy. And that can really clash, right? It can really, really clash. Or you can choose to look at a different perspective, to understand why, okay, this argument happened, why this is being reflected. So I'm seeing a mirror in my head right now, and it's like a reflection. In the mirror right now, I'm seeing the waves that I was talking about. I'm seeing waves in the mirror. Okay, so I'm guessing in that mirror, I see, yeah. So Spirit's saying you're being called to look at yourself, to see your yin and your yang, to see your masculine and your feminine, and to figure out how to harmonize that within self. You may think, okay, because you're so heavily in this energy, you may think that your energy is the right energy. Your energy is the right way to go. You're not doing anything wrong because this is how you're supposed to, right? But that's not true. I am heavily a yin girl, okay? I want everything to be peace and feminine and nice. And anytime somebody is a little aggressive, I'm like, there's no need for that. But that's life. Life is all about polarity. So this is what I'm being called to reflect on right now. And, figuring out what in my masculine energy needs to be balanced, accentuated, whatever it is. I'm getting expanded, okay? So that there is balance. So that there's balance. Now, something else I was also picking up on, I don't know, I'm just going to let you know and see if anything comes. I honestly think I'm just being guided to tell my story right now. But I was saying how assumption, okay? So you know this person to be a certain way. You know this person, every time you talk to this person, there's some type of a problem. So that's why I was saying in the beginning, I'm walking on eggshells. I'm walking on eggshells. And it's like you assume that there's going to be an issue. So what do? You gear up. You get ready for the issue, for the issue. And they can see that you're geared up, and that triggers their abrasiveness is the word I'm getting. Okay. Interesting. So the example I'm getting in my head is when it's winter time, we know it's winter, it's cold. I'm gonna put on a jacket because it's winter. I'm gonna put on a down jacket because it's winter. And that's the energy that I was picking up on. Now, is this an assumption? No, it's something we know to be true. It's something that we've experienced many times. But who's to say that winter day calls for that jacket? I think this is definitely resonating for my New York people. We never know what the weather is going to be. But we assume when we wake up, it's still winter. Let me put on a jacket. You go outside, it's 70 degrees. So I'm getting the assumption. Okay, I'm getting something else. But don't assume. Don't assume, because assumption is a trigger for others. I hope you're following. What was the other thing I was getting? It went away. Yeah, assumption is a trigger. Something about communication. Communication. I'm hearing communication leads to expansion. I don't know. But I think learning how, maybe, I'm trying to pick up on the energy. But it's like learning how to communicate effectively to get the outcome you want. Okay, requires, I'm getting just like think before you speak. How can I balance my energy before I speak? How can I make sure that my masculine and feminine energies are balanced? Okay. Because when yin and yang work together harmoniously, that is expansion. Okay, that's where growth happens. So I think once I reflect, and once we, if you're resonating with this, we reflect on why we cannot stand that particular thing that person's doing, and we look at that within ourselves, we're going to be able to really expand and maybe even find a better way to approach these people so that harmony happens. And, you know, I really don't think harmony means like, oh, we have to be best friends and, you know, we talk every day, but it's just to avoid conflict. And it's like, maybe Spirit told me not to say avoid. Okay, maybe avoid isn't the right word. Okay, because conflict is a part of growth. Conflict allows for personal growth. But not to avoid conflict, okay, Spirit said, but more to work together to create a better experience, I guess. Anyway, I hope something resonated. I just talked for 15 minutes. Yeah. If you're going through this, I'm definitely going to be writing tonight in my Resting Rituals journal from unirituals.com. If you need one, go buy one. But I'm definitely going to be, I feel like the prompt I'm going to do for right now, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll brainstorm and I'll just put it right here. I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know any of your advice and your views on this. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.